In a quaint little town, nestled between rolling hills and meandering rivers, there lived a young man named Benjamin. He was a diligent worker at the town's oldest factory, where he labored day in and day out, absorbing the wisdom of his mentor, an old and seasoned technician. From the moment Benjamin started his apprenticeship, his mentor instilled in him three essential principles: talk less, do more, and never stop developing your skills. These words became his guiding light, shaping his work ethic and the way he approached life itself. Over the next 10 years, Benjamin honed his craft and became a skilled technician, admired for his dedication and precision in handling the intricate machinery. When the time came for his mentor to retire, Benjamin was the natural successor, entrusted with the responsibility of passing on the knowledge he had acquired. One day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm golden glow over the factory, Benjamin decided to visit his retired mentor. There was a sense of unease gnawing at him, as though something was amiss despite his proficiency and hard work. Upon reaching the old man's cottage, Benjamin was greeted with a warm smile and a cup of fragrant tea. The conversation eventually turned to Benjamin's concerns, and he poured his heart out to his former mentor. "I have followed your instructions diligently all these years, yet I feel overlooked and underappreciated. Others with lesser experience seem to be climbing the ladder while I remain stagnant." The old man listened patiently, his eyes twinkling with understanding. "You have indeed become a master of your craft, my dear Benjamin," he said, "but have you become indispensable?" Confused, Benjamin replied, "Of course, I have. I've learned all there is to know about the factory's operations, and my skills are unmatched." The old technician paced back and forth, contemplating his response. "What you say may be true, but there is more to success than just being proficient. Indispensability is about making yourself irreplaceable, not just skilled." "I don't understand," Benjamin admitted, furrowing his brow. "You see," the old man began, "you've been so focused on being like a constantly glowing light bulb that no one takes notice of. Everyone relies on your expertise, but they've come to expect it, like a constant presence. It's only when that light bulb goes out, and there's darkness, that people realize its significance. So, you're saying I should stop working to prove my worth?" Benjamin asked, perplexed. The old man chuckled gently. "Not quite. What I'm suggesting is that sometimes, stepping back for a moment can make people realize just how much they rely on you. Take a day off, my boy, and observe what happens in your absence." Though hesitant, Benjamin agreed to follow his mentor's advice. The next day, he submitted a time-off request, stating a mild illness as his reason. He spent his day away from the factory, anxious yet hopeful about what would unfold in his absence. When he returned the following day, the factory was in chaos. Without him there to solve the complex problems that arose, his colleagues struggled to keep the operations running smoothly. The manager called him into the office and apologized for underestimating his value. As a token of appreciation, Benjamin was promoted to the position of senior technician, a well-deserved recognition of his indispensable role. Emboldened by this revelation, Benjamin began taking occasional days off when he felt his efforts went unnoticed. Each time he returned, he found the situation had improved, and he was recognized for his dedication. However, as months passed, Benjamin started noticing a subtle shift. The days off that once elicited a wake-up call from the factory seemed to have less impact. And one fateful morning, as he arrived at the factory gates, he was met with an unwelcome surprise: his employment had been terminated. Confused and devastated, Benjamin rushed to his mentor, seeking answers once more. "I did what you said, I took days off, and it worked. But now I've lost my job. What went wrong?" The old man sighed. "You misunderstood the second half of the lesson. Yes, people notice when you're not there, but if you keep taking time off frequently, they start to question your reliability. An essential part of being indispensable is striking a balance between making your presence felt and ensuring people can count on you." Realization dawned on Benjamin. He had let his eagerness to prove his worth cloud his judgment, and in the process, he had become complacent. His mentor continued, "In life, we often take our loved ones for granted, assuming they will always be there. But it's when they're gone that we truly understand their value. Don't wait for that moment to arrive. Express gratitude for those you hold dear, and let them know their significance in your life. And as for your work," the old man added, "don't be disheartened by setbacks. Keep doing your best and focus on the long term. Success isn't measured by instant recognition, but by consistent effort and commitment." Armed with newfound wisdom, Benjamin set out to rebuild his life. He learned the importance of being dependable and striking the delicate balance between humility and confidence. With determination, he found a new job, and this time, he ensured his light shone brightly without flickering too often. In time, Benjamin's reputation as a reliable and dedicated technician spread, and he garnered respect not just for his skills but for the person he had become. He also cherished his loved ones and expressed his gratitude to them regularly. As the years rolled by, Benjamin achieved a fulfilling and successful career, but more importantly, he found contentment and harmony in his personal life. He never forgot the valuable lessons learned from his mentor, who remained his dear friend and guide. And so, dear readers, as you journey through life, remember the tale of Benjamin and the invaluable wisdom imparted by his mentor. Strike the balance between being the reliable light that guides others and the light that occasionally takes a break to be appreciated even more. Thanks for watching, and never cease your noble quest for knowledge.